Right, this is just a short film to show how outpatient clinical screening by the pharmacist takes place. So to begin with, you'll be in the multi-patient task list and you'll have selected outpatients. And anyone who's attended the front of the counter, they will have had their status for this particular task changed from pending to in process. Now, how do you know who came first? Not necessarily a good guide to go when they were prescribed because they might have arrived at different times. So they'll have a little note against their record which shows their arrival time, so 9:17 and 9:53 in this particular case. So you just have to keep tabs on who came first and obviously do them in the order they arrived. So next thing is to, apologies, I'm following the lesson plan at the same time. I want to make sure I do things in the right order. Okay, we open the patient's record by right-clicking on the line we're interested in and open patient record. And I'm going to suggest we open at the medication list so we can see what medicines are on. You can see there's a few things on there. You can screen from there, or if you want to see the more traditional view, you click on Depart and it raises a prescription which will eventually be printed. You can see there's nothing in some of these columns like pharmacy use only. There's no messages about who's authorized the letter at this point. Let's close that down. But again, you're using that just to sort of get an idea of is the prescription correct or not. So for outpatients who are asking for a BNF check, it would be impossible for a person to prescribe these unless the allergy status was recorded. And if they were allergic, it would be very difficult to actually prescribe it without jumping through hoops. Next, okay, when you're ready to authorize a thing or make a minor amend, or if you need to contact the prescriber and you're making a major amend, what you do is you right click on the drug and click modify without resending. And you'll click the pharmacist amendment SOP when this window pops up. All these fields become the order sends for the prescription and you can change anything. So if it turns out that morning's not right, you want to change it to the evening or at night time, then you can change that. But everything's okay, then you would just click on the comments for pharmacy and say it's dispense typically. If you want any special instructions to appear to the dispenser, then you could add them on there. Take with or after food. And then I will click orders for signature and sign it. So that aspirin has been amended. Now at this stage, we're looking to see if we can remove this rule, but if it's still there at go live, we're going to click no. The next thing, I'll ignore the linagliptin for the purposes of the demo. Okay, the next thing, I beg your pardon, let me just refresh that. I missed a bit out there, which is the day's supply. If you want to make it clear, or if you need to make it clear to the GP how many days supply you've made, put in the number of days. It literally is days, so if it's a 6-month supply, you'd have to put a very large number in there. If it's not relevant, it's a short-term thing and there's a course length on there, then you would need to put days supply in there. So let me sign that and click no again. Now the next thing to do is to change some information in the forms associated with this patient. So you click on Form Browser in the left-hand menu. In the real world, I don't think you'll have this. I think it will come up with admission dates. But for the purpose of this demo, if it does happen again, you need to click Date Range and then put some dates in there. I'm going to go back a few days. So it releases the forms associated with it. Now, the first one you need to amend is the pharmacy outpatient ED prescription. It'll be the one near the top if there's more than one. So we right hand click on that, click modify. Now if you needed to contact the prescriber, that's where you'd find their telephone number. But this is where you'll insert the predetermined piece of prose, which will be, I'll copy it from the training material. And it would have the pharmacist's name a GPHC number and today's date. So they just amend the today's date in whatever file they're saving this in and copy and paste it, so it's really easy to use. There's a chance that we might be putting some additional pros in there as well to indicate to any prescriber that um, this was right at the point of dispensing, and it mitigates against the potential risk of a prescriber going in there and changing something after it's been dispensed. So once you've added that bit of information in there, you tick the green tick. The next thing we do is go on the outpatient supply in progress tab and modify that. And we're going to change it to being dispensed. And at that point, we're also going to complete it by ticking the green tick. And what the effect of this is, it takes it off the pharmacist's workflow, and it'll later be interacted with again at the handout. So that's that done. And the final thing is to click on Depart and note that the drug amended has been amended on there, and we've got the clinically verified by information which would be tailored to the pharmacist's specific details, and also the instructions for take with, oh, I've spelled it wrong, but you get the idea. These things weren't on there before. And what you would do, importantly, is click print, and that will be printed off at the printer of your choice. You just need to tap your badge on that printer in order to get the job off. And crucially, you need to click finalize and close, which is this button here. That'll close the form, and it sends a copy to the GP. So the GP is in the loop. And that is it. I'm just looking at the lesson plan, and I think I might have done the update of the this particular task after I've printed it. It doesn't really matter which order you do it in because they're kind of almost simultaneous tasks.